Welcome to Reading the Bible with Pastor. Today we're on Genesis chapter 27, and we're beginning at verse 30. Last time we talked about how Jacob deceitfully got the blessing intended for Esau. This time we'll see what happens when Esau finds out that Jacob has received the blessing from his father. As soon as Isaac had finished blessing Jacob, when Jacob had scarcely gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, Esau his brother came in from his hunting. He also prepared delicious food and brought it to his father. And he said to his father, "Let my father arise and eat of his son's game, that you may bless him." His father Isaac said to him, "Who are you?" He answered, "I am your son, your firstborn Esau." Then Isaac trembled very violently and said, "Who was it then that hunted game and brought it to me? And I ate it all before you came, and I have blessed him. Yes, and he shall be blessed." So this blessing that Isaac has given to Jacob cannot be revoked, and we can read a little bit more about that in Romans chapter 11, verse 29. For the gifts and the calling of God are irrevocable. So this blessing given to Jacob, especially the promise of a Messiah through his line, cannot be taken away. It is given to Jacob's line. Let us continue reading. As soon as Esau heard the words of his father, he cried out with an exceedingly great and bitter cry, and said to his father, "Bless me, even me also, my father." But he said, "Your brother came deceitfully, and has taken away your blessing." Esau said, "Is he not rightly named Jacob?" Jacob, as remember, means he grasps the heel, meaning he takes away. But Esau shouldn't be complaining too much, because remember, in chapter 25, verses 39 through 34, Esau sold his birthright for a meal to Jacob. So Esau really did not have the appreciation of the promise of God given to the family. And so this promise has been handed to Jacob because it is in the Lord's will that it be done that way. We'll continue reading. "For he has cheated me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he has taken away my blessing." Then he said, "Have you not reserved a blessing for me?" Isaac answered and said to Esau, "Behold, I have made him lord over you, and all his brothers I have given to him for servants. And with the grain and wine I have sustained him. What then can I do for you, my son?" Esau said to his father, "Have you but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father." And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. Then Isaac his father answered and said, "Behold, away from the fatness of the earth shall be your dwelling be, and away from the dew of heaven on high. By your sword you shall live, and you shall serve your brother. But when you grow restless, you shall break his yoke from your neck." Now Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing with which his father had blessed him. And Esau said to himself, "The days of mourning for my father are approaching. Then I will kill my brother Jacob." But the words of Esau, her older son, were told to Rebekah. So she sent and called Jacob, her younger son, and said to him, "Behold, your brother comforts himself about you by planning to kill you. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice. Arise, flee to Laban, my brother in Haran, and stay with him a little while, until your brother's fury turns away, until your brother's anger turns away from you, and he forgets what you have done to him. Then I will send and bring you from there. Why should I be bereft of both you in one day?" Then Rebekah said to Isaac, "I loathe my life because of the Hittite women. If Jacob marries one of the Hittite women like these, one of the women of the land, what good will my life be to me?" Here Rebekah recognizes that the Hittite women are drawing Esau away from the promises of God and fearing God because he has married Hittite women. Rebekah, for the safety of Jacob, sends him to their family, to Laban, and there she hopes that he will find a more suitable wife through the family. Here we see that Esau regrets not having that blessing, but he forfeited his blessing by not abiding in God's word and selling his birthright to Jacob early on. But we know this was all in God's will, as we read earlier, that the younger would prevail over the older according to God's word in chapter 25. Next time we'll pick up with Genesis chapter 28, and please subscribe and share this with others.